Have you ever tried explaining something like ChatGPT to someone who hasn't grown up with the internet? It can feel like trying to describe electricity to someone who's only used candles. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have a simple, effective way to explain ChatGPT to anyone, even your parents. So let's start with an easy analogy. Imagine you're chatting with a super smart friend who knows almost everything, but who doesn't really exist in real life. Now, this friend can answer your questions, help you write a letter, or even suggest ideas for your garden, all in seconds. Well, that's what ChatGPT is. It's a computer program designed to understand language and respond in a way that feels natural, like talking to a person. Here's the first big idea. ChatGPT is a tool, not a person. It doesn't have feelings or opinions, and it doesn't think the way we do. Instead, it looks at patterns in the way people would write and use that to come up with helpful answers. Think of it like a really advanced calculator, but for words and ideas instead of numbers. Now, for the second big idea, ChatGPT learns from examples, not experiences. It's been trained on loads of information, books, articles, and even websites to figure out how to respond to all sorts of questions. But here's the catch. It doesn't know anything in the way we know things. It's like a parrot that can repeat what's been heard but doesn't really understand what it's saying. This is why it sometimes makes mistakes or gives answers that sound confident but aren't correct. Now, the third big idea is that ChatGPT can help you with all sorts of everyday tasks. Let's say your parents want to write a birthday message that sounds just right. Now, they could ask ChatGPT to suggest something sweet and personalized, and it would do it in seconds. Or if they're curious about a recipe or need tips on growing tomatoes, it can help with that too. It's like having a personal assistant who's available really round the clock, 24/7. But here's something important to remember. ChatGPT isn't perfect. That's the fourth big idea here. It doesn't always get things right, and it doesn't always understand context the way humans do. For example, if you ask it a tricky question or one that has kind of no clear answer, it might give you something that sounds good, but is actually untrue. That's why it's always good to double-check any important information you get from ChatGPT. Now, for the final big idea, ChatGPT is always improving. As the technology gets better, it becomes more useful and reliable. And while it's not quite like having a real conversation with a person, it's getting closer every day. So if your parents ask about ChatGPT, you can tell them it's a tool for helping people communicate, learn, and solve problems. It's not magic, it's just really clever technology designed to make life a little bit easier. If you found this explanation helpful and you want to learn how to use ChatGPT or similar tools to improve your skills, check the links below for resources. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.